Welcome back to Focus on 5. This is for all the DIY lovers out there. We have a fun and simple project to make your very own holiday decor. So let's get crafty. All right, so the things you need for this, you need paper bags. You actually need 8 of them. You need glue sticks. You need scissors. I have a pin here. I'll tell you why we need that because you could use another option for what we're going to do. And as I mentioned, you need ribbon. So you only have so many supplies that you need, which is great because you never want to have too many supplies to do a project. So what we're going to do is I started half the work here. So you want to glue all of the paper bags together, but I'm going to show you anyway. Let's get that top off. So we're going to kind of glue it in a T. So go across the top and go all the way across the bag lengthwise. Okay? And then you're going to glue the bag right to it. So I'm a person that's not necessarily a perfectionist, but I like to line up things the way that they should so that they look nice. Okay, here we go. So I got all the bags there. So we have one last bag. As I mentioned, you have a total of 8 bags that you need. But this one I folded in half. And I'll show you why. So we fold it in half. You grab your scissors so you can cut your little designs into it. So we're going to cut it diagonally. So go from not all the way down, but probably 2-3 inches down and cut all the way to that corner there. And then we're also going to cut a little triangle on the side here. So let's get a nice little triangle going. And then you'll see what it looks like once we get it all together. Okay. There we go. See, you got your little triangle there. So get your mess off to the side. Make sure you guys clean up after yourselves when you're doing your project. Now we're just going to glue this to the rest of the bags that we have here. So once again, do a little T on that. Uh-oh, it's flying away from me. There we go, a little T. And then we're going to glue that together. So essentially the one that I already cut was just like a stencil to help you cut the rest of them because it's kind of easier to do it that way so you can see what you're doing. So we're going to cut the triangle out on the side here. There we go. Keep cutting. Just follow that stencil there from the one you cut first. It's not as hard as it looks, but you know, you just got to take your time with your scissors. As long as you have kids, you know, make sure you keep an eye on them because you don't want them hurting themselves. So voila, here we go. Check that out. You just spread it all apart. Okay, here we go. There we go. Success. So now you can either add some ribbon. Have ribbon here. That's some paper ribbon. Now this is what I was mentioning about the pin. You could either get a hole puncher. You know, you want to work smarter sometimes, but I didn't have a hole puncher. So I'm just going to put a little puncture in this so that I can put my ribbon through. Get the ribbon in there. Pull that through. Tie it up at the top. And now you got yourself a snowflake that you can just hang up in your home. As you can tell, I am a big DIY lover, and this is an easy project to do with your kids, as I've been mentioning, or even have a holiday DIY party. That sounds like a fun time. Well, that's about all the time we have on our show, but before we go, thank you so much to Ashley with the Chris Kendall Market and Jerome with the Holly Dickens Festival. Make sure you all attend both if you're looking for some fun holiday events. I'm your host, Nishay Taylor. I had so much fun spending time with you today, but don't forget to come on back because we keep our party going. Stick around. Investigate TV Plus starts now.